Such a cute little tree. Good morning. So, wearing my head net. Mosquitoes are still manageable, but they're aggressive enough that they're landing on my head as I'm walking. Yeah, so from Ashland up to Highway 140 Fish Lake, there really wasn't any mosquitoes to speak of. There were a few places where if you stopped for several minutes, you might develop a fan club. As long as you were walking, you were totally fine. And now, going past Mount McLaughlin, there's definitely a lot more of them, and they're more aggressive. But the clothes I'm wearing keep them under control pretty well. I'm still thinking about those nighthawks. Last night it was so cool. I've never heard them before. They're kind of like the opposite of owls. Owls fly totally silently. You just never hear a single thing. And these guys, when they do that diving thing, man, it just echoes. It's really amazing. I don't know if we have them in Washington anywhere, but I just don't remember hearing them before at all. So that was really neat. So, making pretty good time today, but the trail is all pretty much like this. It's not exactly a green tunnel, but there really aren't any views either. And there's blowdowns. So no one's been through to clear this section of the trail yet. Mosquitoes aren't as bad as they were a week ago, probably, judging from the comments on Far Out. I'm finding it to be really pretty manageable, not too bad. So I've got about 13 miles in for the day. I have a 14-mile water carry that started 5.5 miles ago. Got 9 miles left to go. Thankfully, it's not too hot. It's probably high 70s in the shade. In the sun, it's noticeably warmer, but not too bad overall. Oh, look, more blowdowns. Tricky to do this while holding a camera. Guess we're gonna go around this one. You can see a lot of people have already gone around it. I think that's Klamath Lake over there. That's where I went to school. Rode my bike past there up Lake of the Woods Highway that I passed yesterday.
When he was a kid, we grew up on an avocado and lemon orchard, and the property next door was his dad's cousin who had 20,000 chickens.
finally got some views. Probably the best views since Ashland. In a bit of a burn zone here, but that's why we have views. I've been having a delightful conversation with a woman who's through hiking. She's 62. She goes by Tracks. She's actually hiking with her youngest son, which is really cool. And I went to kind of blow past her, and we just exchanged. Okay, whoa, give it a slug. Exchange a few words as I went by, and she happened to mention that she section hiked the trail many years ago. Which got my attention, and after thinking about it for a minute, I slowed down and waited for her to catch up to ask her more about it. Turns out she was section hiking in the mid 80s and early 90s, which is super cool. She didn't do the whole trail, but she was doing pieces that was only the proposed route. It wasn't even official final yet. Really cool. Not very often I meet someone who was hiking the trail before me into the 2002. She has me beat by quite a lot. Turns out she's also a trail maintainer. She's a steward for the Eagle Creek section, which is amazing. Quite the gem. She's got over 4,000 volunteer hours with PCTA, which again, handily beats me. I think I have only got about 1,400. Yeah, amazing person. I stopped to take some photos, and she got a little bit ahead, but just having a really great time talking to her. You just keep seeing that thing for hundreds of miles, don't you?
Yes. All right, well, our north side snow doesn't look too bad. So far, anyway.
Yeah, so far. Looks like it's mostly melted off. Because, yeah, that would be nasty if it was covered with snow.
Yeah. And the ridge walk is not much better.
Uh-huh.